Hi there, this is Savewith.crypto. Okay, so earlier on I put this poll here on my channel saying, do you want me to test Crypto Rover's new trading bot, which is called CryptoSea.com? And yeah, 34 people voted, so thank you if you were one of those. And the 79% said yes, please do it. 18% don't like trading bots, and 3% are happy with something else. I'd love to know what you're happy with. Is it 3 commas or is it something else? But anyway, just let me know what you're up to and what you're finding good, because it all helps. Now, I haven't a clue if this is going to be good or not. So what I've done, I've just gone in at the lowest level, which is actually, if you pay it monthly, it's 49 euros a month. So I want to see if that's going to work. So at the moment I've paid that. I just paid it with a regular credit card. Oddly enough, there's no option to pay by crypto. Yeah, so I just paid with euros. And now I can log into my account, which is here. And what I need to do now is to set the API keys. But before that, I'll just show you the new account I've got. I created a new ByBit account, and it's got nothing in it, so we can start from scratch with this one. I haven't done the KYC or anything like that, so I don't know if I'm going to run into a problem. I think I'll have to do the 2FA security thing to be able to use the API keys there, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For the moment, I want to pay some USDT into it. So to do that, let's go deposit. I've got a choice of different blockchains I can use. I think for USDT, I normally use Arbitrum one. So I can just grab that address from there, and then I can send some USDT straight there. Now then, to set up a API, you need to go to here and then go to API. And what happens here is if you go create new key, it says you have to set up Google 2FA. So you do that with your phone. Now there's a section on the CryptoSea website here about how to do that. And it does say that if you're doing the contract trading, which I think is what we're doing, you need to click orders and positions. And I suppose if there's a spot possibility, you can click trade in that as well. But we'll see how that works out. So you basically do all that and then you click submit. Now, Dan has got a new affiliate link here. Now, I don't know if you have to use that. I'm actually not using it myself because there's somebody else I promised I would use their affiliate link for something. So I'm going to try it without using his link first. Okay, so I'll set the 2FA up on my phone. And while I was doing that, the deposit I did arrived as well. So I've got $3,845 in there. So what I need to do now is to enable the API. So I go here, create new key, and it's connect to a third-party applications. Okay, and it's got CryptoSea there. That's cool. Okay, so what do I need? I need read write, I need orders and positions there. Okay, go submit. And then you need the 2FA again. Okay, so the API key will only appear once, okay? You need to copy the API key. So you need to click edit, and I can't edit that for some reason. Okay, not quite sure what I did, but I kind of refreshed the page and stuff, and then I was able to enter my stuff in there and save it. I didn't record that bit, unfortunately, but I was able to do that. The only thing is now, I haven't a clue what's going on. I just don't quite get what's happening at all. There's nothing happening in the ByBit account, so I can't really see what's happening, to be honest. Now then, there is a Discord server for this, and there does seem to be people who had problems putting in their API keys. Someone's trying to do it on a phone. People are suggesting do it on a PC, and they're saying that they haven't got one. So there might be an issue there. I mean, I got there in the end, just a matter of refreshing quite a lot. But the thing for me is like nothing seemed to be working. No Cyberminer 888 said might be a coincidence, but the bot executes a limit order once every hour on exactly the same time, basically 2 minutes past the hour. And I was kind of saying, if that's the case, then mine isn't doing anything, because it was definitely set up at 2 minutes past 9 tonight. But since then I've realised I did something wrong, actually, because I had the USDT in my spot account and not the derivatives account. So what I've done now, I've moved it across to the derivatives account. So I'm expecting something to happen at 22:02. So let's have a quick check of the account. So it's going to be using the USDT perpetual BTC USDT. And I think at the moment there's nothing happening there at all. Yeah, you can see my available balance there is $3,845. There's no orders, no positions. So I will wait half an hour and see what happens. So meanwhile on Discord, I got this friend request from Rover 2312. I don't actually believe for a minute that it's actually Dan himself. I'm pretty sure that will be a scammer. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty much at 2 minutes past 10. It entered this trade here, so that's quite cool. So the entry price was 19,136. It's doing a short on. I never quite understand cross actually, but it seems like very low leverage anyway. And it's using 10% of my capital, so that's cool. And you know, since then the price has dropped massively, so that's interesting. So it's all looking quite promising, to be honest. Okay, so the latest entry it did was at 2 minutes past 11. It did another short of a similar kind of value, actually. I mean, bearing in mind I started off with 0.2 of a Bitcoin, and each entry seems to be 0.02. So I think it's kind of like building a position to do a short. So that all looks pretty good, really. I just wonder how it chose to do a short. You know, there's obviously something quite clever going on in the background, isn't there? And I've noticed in the Discord, some people are saying, you know, why is it creating a short when we're at support? I don't know the answer to that, but at the moment, that seems like a pretty good thing to do to me. So, yeah, so far so good. Okay, so I left this running overnight, and what seemed to happen at midnight, it did another short entry at 18,888. And then at 1 o'clock in the morning, it did another short entry, a much smaller one actually, at 18,923. So since then, the value of Bitcoin's gone up a little bit, which means the actual position is $3 down. Okay, so you've got a realised profit loss rather of 61 cents, and that'll be like the fees and stuff, you know, and then the actual position itself is down $3. Okay, well, that's not brilliant obviously, but you know, the way bots work and the way trading works is, you know, you're looking at a gaining over time, not necessarily overnight. So I'll keep an eye on this and see what happens. I did notice that in the Discord there was actually a message from Dan himself, the real one, saying that, you know, there's no point looking at the profits on a daily basis. You need to look at it monthly or quarterly to see the overall thing. And I guess really because, you know, they're using this very sort of like mild strategy, that is going to be the case really. I'm not particularly worried about anything because, for example, this is in a short and the liquidation price is $76,213. And, you know, I think that's a long way off. It's never been that high ever. So I think that's a fairly safe liquidation price. So somehow I think the bot at the moment is looking for a dump. And I think, to be honest, a lot of people are as well. And I believe what will happen is if it goes up massively, it will scale back these positions, and then it will probably add some long positions in. But in any case, I'll keep you notified and tell you what happens, because I think it's going to be interesting. So my thoughts generally, well, there's not a lot to report right now. I mean, it does seem to be communicating with ByBit okay, the API works and everything like that. I can't really comment on the algorithm itself now because there's not enough time for me to make a proper assessment really. The site itself, I mean, it's got the profile where you put in your API details, and then it's got this online onboarding tutorial. That's a little video there. There's some information about your subscription here, just saying that I'm doing it monthly. Masterclasses is where Dan seems to be selling his video courses. The billing information, that all works right. The referral program, now I really was hoping to be able to offer you a free trial of this, and at the moment I can't. And the reason for that is at the moment they've got this early bird offer going on, and during that period there won't be referrals, so I can't do that, unfortunately. I would say that if I've got a page called my account / my referrals, I wouldn't put a 404 there. I wouldn't let it 404. I'd put a proper this will be available soon page, just to make it look a bit more professional. So yeah, it looks a bit amateur, but maybe that's just me nitpicking a little bit. So at the moment the pricing is, if you're looking at it monthly, you're looking at €49 a month, which would normally be 59 for the lowest plan, and it goes up to these ones here where if you're trading with €1 million, then that would be $400 a month. If you pay annually, things are cheaper. So for example, the cheapest plan would come out at $39 a month or €49 a month once the early bird offers have gone. Now, I don't know how long the early bird offers are going to be available, but yeah, I mean, if you're interested, it might be worth just going in at the low end like I'm doing, see how it works for you. But to be honest, I don't think I'm going to have any proper good results to show you for a couple of weeks. But what I will do, I will keep you notified anyway. If something significant happens, or if the site improves, or if there's extra features happen, then I will let you know. I believe at some point there will be some kind of dashboard where it gives you a clue what the bot's doing or what it did, so you don't have to go to your ByBit account and look, or maybe that might appear automatically in the Discord or somewhere like that. I don't know. But at the moment, I don't really like how you just log into this and you don't see anything. Or it'd even be nice if you just saw a little thing saying connected, just so that you'd done your ByBit API correctly, or even if it just gave you a running balance of how much you've got in your ByBit account in Bitcoin or in USDT. That would be nice. But anyway, I'll keep you notified and let you know how it goes. But I mean, so far it does seem like a product that's in its first week, which it is. So we'll see how it goes. And obviously, the most important thing is the actual algorithm itself, how well it works, and if it makes a profit. Now, I believe they've back-tested this for a couple of years, and the results are good. Looking at something like 60 to 70% increase per year. So it's a long-term strategy, and you need a reasonable sum of money to play with. They recommend $1,500 as a minimum to make it worthwhile. So there's that to bear in mind as well. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please give it a like. Do make sure you're subscribed. Leave a nice comment, and above all, tell your friends.
Steuertechnik.